Good morning children, this is 5th standard English class. We are doing our block number 16, topic by Woods on a snowy evening. And today our topic is tone of a poem. What do you mean by tone children? Tone. Different songs have different tones, right? Like how sad songs have a sad tone, happy, joyful. DJ songs have different tones, right? That is tone. Now here in this poem we are going to see what is the author's tone for this poem. For that I have given one sentence to identify, how to identify the tone of a poem. I have shown you with examples here. She bounced into the room with a happy glow on her face as she told everyone her birthday plans. See here, she bounced into the room with a happy glow on her face as she told everyone her birthday plans. Whenever we discuss about birthday, automatically that smile, our feelings will express on our face, right? Now when we are saying the sentence, these words like bounced. Bounce means hooray, we'll jump, right? Happy glow. Birthday plans. So these are the words which help us to show the tone of the poem. When we are happy, happy glow is there. That means when we are cheerful or joyful. When does this tone comes? Cheerful and joyful when you are happy. These type of words help you to show the tone of the sentence or tone of the poem. Okay. One more example I am going to show you children. Just check. See here, second example. The dark room made her shiver and clutch her tattered blanket as she entered. See here the words. The dark room. Shiver. These are the words which tell the tone of the poem. Dark room, that means dark is the tone of the poem. Gloomy also you can say. Gloomy. These are the words, tone of the poem. Okay. See, the dark room made her shiver and clutch her tattered blanket as she entered. We can say scary also, right? Dark room. If you enter in a dark room, you will be scared. Yes? And with that scare, what happened? She shivered. Shivered means what? When you are scared, automatically your body will shiver. If it is very much cold also, you will shiver. But there is difference between these two. Okay, so I hope you understood what is tone of the poem. Now I am going to show you the author's tones. What are the tones which the authors use? Okay. See here I wrote a few of the author's tone. One is cheerful, joy, playful, funny or humorous, serious, dark or gloomy, mischievous, peaceful. These are few of the author's tones which I wrote over here. Now, according to the poem, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, by saying the words what the poet used in the poetry, we are going to see what is the author's tone in that poem. Okay. Open your reader children, block number 16, that is Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening poetry. Now, how does the poem Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening make us feel? That we are going to discuss. Okay, which details of the poem gives those feelings we are going to see. Okay. In this poem, if you see this is about the woods. Okay, so how might be the tone? It is a complex tone. It is a peaceful tone because he was enjoying in this place. He was having a good time, peaceful time when he was in between the woods and as well as a frozen lake. Yes, see. And here if you see, the woods are lovely, dark and deep. That means these are serious, right? These are scary words also. Lovely place. Lovely means it tells us about the peaceful. But when it is dark and deep, it tells the scary place, right? See, few phrases like sweep, of easy wind and downy flake. Sweep of easy wind and downy flake. Darkest evening, darkest evening. Darkest evening of the year. See, there are few phrases like the darkest evening of the year, sweep of easy wind and downy flake. Yes, and frozen lake. These phrases express a dark, gloomy tone. These phrases express dark or gloomy tone. And this, the repeated line, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep, gives a serious tone. Gives a serious tone. Why? Because here he is telling about the responsibilities for that day, and here about his deathbed. He have to do many journeys and fulfill all the duties and responsibilities. Yes? And in this poem, the author's purpose is to express a certain emotion. In this poem, the author's purpose is to express a emotion, that he must take care to choose words that give the right tone. Okay. And what is the main author's purpose to write? It is to inform. It is to inform. The tone should be more serious. Words that express feelings or emotions should not be used. Okay. Now we are going to do our workbook. Open your workbook, children. Yes, open your workbook. Block number 16, S3, tone of a poem. Write today's date, 14/12/2020. 14/12/2020. Tone of a poem. See question number 1. Read the poem by Langston Hughes. Identify the tone of the poem. Underline the words in the poem that help to express this tone. See, what you are going to do? You are going to read the poem, and then you are going to identify the tone of the poem and underline the words which helped you to identify the tone. Okay. I loved my friend, he went away from me. There's nothing more to say, the poem ends. Soft as it began, I loved my friend. Once again I am reading. I loved my friend, he went away from me. There's nothing more to say, the poem ends. Soft as it began, I loved my friend. Now see, what are the words which helped you to recognize the tone? First of all, we will see which type of poem it is, which tone the poem is of. Playful? Is it a playful way? He loved my friend, I loved my friend, he went away from me. If your friend went away, it will be playful or mysterious or sad or humorous. Humorous means funny. It is a sad poem because friend went away. So which words help you to, which phrases help you to remember, identify the tone of the poem? He went away from me. Nothing more to say. Ends. Soft and loud. These are the phrases which help you to identify the tone of the poem. Question number 2. Read the descriptions and write the tone of each. Here we are going to read the descriptions, what they have given. A bit, B bit, C bit, and identify the tone of the poem. Okay. See A bit. The mountain stream gurgled like a baby and sparkled in the summer sunshine. I washed my face in the cool water and continued up the path. Here the words like sunshine, it tells us that it is a bright day. The tone of the poem might be bright, happy and cheerful. Why cheerful? Because she continued up the path. She was happy. Okay. Now see the second description. B bit. We are planning to leave 100 cockroaches and a few mice in the house before we leave. We want the landlord to find it in the same condition as we did. Can you tell me what is the tone of the poem? Here is of cockroaches, mice. They want to leave all these in the house before leaving the house. So it is funny. It is funny tone or humorous. HUMOROUS. Humorous tone. Okay. See the C bit. The stairs creaked as Sarita walked up them. She could hear a scratching sound coming from behind the old wooden door at the top. She stopped and held her breath. No one had lived in the house for years. Now, can you identify the tone of the poem? It may be scary. It is a scary, not maybe, it is scary tone of poem. And creepy. And creepy is the tone of the poem. Now see question number 3. Write a humorous description about chasing a mouse in the house. Now if you find any mouse or cockroach in the house, you will chase it, right? To kill it or to hold and throw it outside the house. Now here we are going to write a funny description regarding chasing a mouse in the house. Yes, see here children, this funny description is a little bit more funny and place is not sufficient, so I wrote till here. You have to adjust by leaving only half finger space and write small words. I am reading, just check. Papa was getting some cheese from the fridge, when he saw a mouse. Mouse! Screamed Papa, jumping on a chair. Get it out! The mouse went straight for the cheese. It grabbed some cheese in its teeth and ran out of the room. Mama chased the mouse all through the house with a broom. The mouse squeaked happily on as it dashed out the front door with its piece of cheese. And stay out, said Mama, waving the broom in the air. Is it out? Asked Papa. He was still standing on the chair. Now see, here I wrote the description of a mouse, Papa and Mama. Papa was keeping some cheese in the fridge, and as he saw the mouse, what did he do? He just screamed and jumped onto the chair and he left the cheese on the floor and said, get it out. That means he is calling someone to chase that mouse and throw it out of the house. And the mouse went straight for the cheese. It grabbed some cheese in its teeth and ran out of the room. From the room it left. It took some cheese and it left the room. Now who is chasing? Mama is chasing the mouse. See, Mama chased the mouse all through the house with a broom. Broom means what? Broom means what? With that you will sweep your house. Right? Jadu you call it as, or in Telugu you call it as Chipuri Katta, right? Yes, with it Mama took that broom in her hand and chased the mouse. All around the house it was moving. The mouse squeaked happily as it dashed out the front door with its piece of cheese and stay out. Now see, at last the mouse was out of the house with its piece of cheese, said Mama, waving the broom in the air. Then Papa is asking, is it out? Asked Papa. And when he was asking, still he was standing on the chair. Once again I'll read, just have a look children. I hope you can see and understand. Papa was getting some cheese from the fridge when he saw a mouse. Mouse! Screamed Papa, jumping on a chair. Get it out! The mouse went straight for the cheese. It grabbed some cheese in its teeth and ran out of the room. Mama chased the mouse all through the house with a broom. The mouse squeaked happily on it, dashed out the front door with its piece of cheese, and stay out, said Mama, waving the broom in the air. Is it out? Asked Papa. He was still standing on the chair. So, complete your workbook, children. S3 workbook you complete. Don't forget to complete your classwork. By this, I'll end the session, children. Meet you in the next class with the topic language techniques. Thank you.